How to cope with hard times. Now, hard times come, hard times go. They are not permanent. But don't get your health and ignore your health and mental health while focusing on the tough times that are temporary. Just because troubles are there, don't ignore what is precious to you and lose the long-term vision of your life. Now, I have personal experience in having lived through a time of war and economic embargo, and when I look back and reflect, I can remember each of those moments, and I know that each of those moments where life becomes tough and how you learned lessons become a valuable learning point and make you a better person. Therefore, whatever life throws at you, try to improve as a person. Don't give up. When times get tough, the tough get going is a famous saying, and I would like you to remember that as times get tougher and tougher. Nothing is permanent, and therefore, if you can focus on the long-term objectives of survival on a day-to-day basis, you will find that life is easier to cope with, and you will hopefully become a survivor and will become a better person as you come through that. I would like to give you 3 tips, if I may, to help you cope with hard times. First of all, count your blessings. What do I mean by that? It's easy to be negative and say and complain about things, but that doesn't help you with anything. Become positive. Surround yourself with people who are positive and avoid negative talk. Rather, try to be positive and count everything that comes your way, such as the little bit of food, the air you breathe, the nature around you, the family around you as blessings, and then think clearly, and it will allow you to cope with life in a better way. Secondly, learn and develop some coping skills. What do I mean by coping skills? When life throws challenges at you, you have it within you to meet those challenges. Don't give up. Become a survivor. Learn new techniques and ways of coping. That is how we become a better person. No gas? Don't worry. We can learn a newer way of cooking, such as eating fresher food and making cooking more simpler by adding multiple things together rather than cooking in multiple utensils that require more energy. We can think of making all the cooking at once so that you don't have to keep reheating and losing energy that is so precious. Are there other newer ways to create food? Is the challenge that we have. No milk that is imported, no food that is imported. Don't worry. We have plenty that is within this country that you can use and enjoy. I personally have tasted many things that I have never tasted before during times of trouble, and therefore it's a good thing to know about what is local and try to reinvent life and the way we eat and consume stuff. Thirdly, what is essential in life? Get down to basics. What are luxuries in life and what are essentials in life? So can we identify those clearly so that you can spend on what is most valuable, such as food, your health and your family, and then look at and identify the luxuries and try to avoid them. So if we can do that, that is the way to identify and conserve what is the most precious item, which is your money and resources. And if those money and resources can be allocated to the most fundamental needs, then you tend to survive longer. So as I bring you these 3 tips for survival and coping skills during tough times, let me once again remind you that when the tough times come, the tough get going, and if you can survive through tough times, you come out a better person who has learned valuable life's lessons. So see you on the other side, and may you have the strength which is within you to cope with difficult times.